It's possible to find anything inside a city sewer, even an alligator, because it's through the pipes beneath the ground that creatures move and cross the city, reaching lakes and canals, all through the sewers. And today I accidentally ended up finding a baby alligator in a lake. But it wasn't an ordinary lake. Actually, it was a sewer that turned into a lake, because inside it there are several sewers with pipes that go underground. In fact, I found several aquatic creatures coming out of the manholes, so I decided to venture into this lake. I went in to see the alligator up close and try to catch it with my own hands, but you won't believe what happened.
Look at him over there, so small. He's fast, okay? He seems to hide among the rocks. I'll try to get closer so we can see if we can contact him. Apparently this lake here is new, especially because this is a new area. This Publix was built less than a month ago, so we don't even see any fish here yet. Now, he decided to inhabit the lake, right? One of the first living beings around here, and it looks like he's already taking over, you see? Look, he's still very small. What's up? Let's see if he comes this way. That's usually the sound baby alligators make. Now, what we can't know is if maybe there's another one, right? A bigger one, the mother or something like that. Man, it's really tiny. Look at that. It just stays there looking like a snake, the way it's just lying there still. I'm going to walk around the lake to see if I end up finding anything else. Like I said, this is a really new area, you know. They just built this big market I told you about, and this lake here, which they probably built too. Let's put it that way because usually they make these lakes around here. In some areas you see pipes stretching across, which isn't typical for local lakes. Honestly, I've mostly noticed tadpoles here so far.
It's hard to show you on camera because they're really small and the reflection gets in the way.
But there are a lot. There must be a lot of frogs here at night. Look, there's one over there, moving around, see? It's really fast, man. It's a little black thing. There's a big one over there, see? It's moving around there fast, okay? It's almost a frog. It's huge now. Let's go.
These tadpoles will become frogs in a few weeks. What's interesting is that this newly built lake quickly filled with life. I saw several tadpoles coming from the pipes and sewers and even caught a frog in a hidden manhole. It got scared when I started recording, and that wasn't all. Soon after, I found a snake near the shore, which clearly shows the ecosystem is starting to form here. Tadpoles appear first, followed by frogs, then snakes, turtles, insects, and birds. I'll keep coming here and recording for you since this lake's story is just starting.
Well, I'm trying to walk here along the edge of the lake to see if I end up finding another alligator or some other living creature here. On this other side, apparently it's a reserve. Look, there's even a bird flying in the background and a giant lake too. I'm sure that baby alligator must have come from out of nowhere.
Yeah, in Florida, the swamps are a unique world, wild, mysterious, and teeming with life. That's why we find alligators, snakes, frogs, and all sorts of other wildlife. It's one of the richest, most fascinating ecosystems, and each time I explore the local lakes and swamps, I discover surprising, curious things.
Usually alligators reproduce after they hatch from their eggs and are very independent in nature. They usually don't move around in groups. No, man, there's a real swamp right next to us, probably with more than one alligator since they're territorial. That's why as they grow up, each goes their own way. But I've already walked here almost to the end of the lake. Actually, it's big. It goes all the way down there, but you don't see much movement. You don't even see fish bubbles here. It's strange not to see that in a lake, since that's usually what we find most. Fish. And I even thought that here on the edge we would end up finding some armored catfish. Usually they stay along the banks like this. But nothing, guys. Nothing at all. And apparently the big guy left, huh? I don't see him anymore. Where did that rascal go, man? I think he must have followed me when I went over there. Did you see that, maybe? Oh, no. Look at him over there. See, it's just that he blends in with the rocks. Sometimes you can't see him. Look, he looks like a still rock. Hey, he's moving. Look, he even came up here. He ran. Do you think he got there through that hole? See the pipes? They lead to the middle of the lakes, man. Do you think he got in there when he was smaller and then grew up and can't get back out? That definitely must happen in nature. Apparently he likes to hide. I even feel like building a little house for him, you know? Do you think he's a baby? Could I really build a house as a gift for the alligator? Imagine how wild it would be, right here on the edge, building it with my Legos from home. Make a little path so he can go in and out and just leave it as a gift for him. Man, this one isn't that big. Actually, he's exactly the same size as the alligator I held in my hand a while ago at the alligator park. I would pick this guy up in my hand. I'll admit, I'm tempted to jump in this lake and catch him with my bare hands. The only thing stopping me is that I'm wearing pants. I might go home, grab my special outfit, and get in. Wow, this alligator is really cool for us to record a video with him. He moves really fast, guys. I just went from one side to the other and he already moved from his spot. I've already lost sight of him, and even this thing here, look, a branch. To see if I can find him again, I'm going to throw it and see if he reacts. The lake, as you can see, is really shallow. It's not deep at all. Even in the middle, you could even go in. And the sun too, with no clouds in the sky, really helps us see. There's some reflection in the video, but I was riding my bike on the other side when I saw him pass by, and I wasn't even on the shore. I was out in the middle of the street, just so you can see it's really shallow there. Look, there he is, that sneaky guy I found, or is it another one? I think it's the same one, right? The sun, I don't think you guys will be able to see. It's right there, look. I wonder if I throw something over there, will he react? He's just standing still. Look, look.
Look how beautiful.
He didn't do anything. Well, he moved. When I get closer, he seems to back away a bit. I almost got in and wanted to film him underwater for you.
This lake here has
3 drains in total.
What are these square structures with central openings surrounded by stones and large pipes running underneath them through the city? They link this lake to other lakes, canals, and even sewage areas. Honestly, I'm tempted to open one so we can see what's inside. It's dangerous since snakes and alligators can come out from there, and that's likely where the alligator we just found came from. Back when I was a kid, I could fit through those holes in the middle of the manhole. Now just imagine what else could be in there.
Guys, I think so, you know. I don't think I'm going to miss this shot. I'm going to roll up my pants and go over there. I'll try to film it for you guys. He's over there, look. I wonder if we can see anything from here. Can you see him a little bit? They're coming from no. We're very close. I went into the lake. I'm crazy, but I want to try to film even closer. Guys, to get a cool shot. Wow, take a look at that. Chest out. That's so weird. Wow, we got really close. It's small but looks fierce. I'm worried another might sneak up behind me. I have to stay alert. It's very close. Look at that. It's going to walk, it's going to walk, it's going to walk. Calm down, man. Come back here. Look how cool it is walking. I don't think I'll be able to record inside there for you guys. It's too risky to go in since someone could come from there.
I'm already soaked. My butt is totally wet, man.
Man, I felt a connection with that alligator. We're going to have to come back here and make a video with him, with some special idea, and you guys will have to help me. Look at him over there. He just stuck his little head out and went back down. Man, he's really fast. You guys have no idea. Here with me, he was walking around calmly, really chill. But when this guy wants to move fast, you know. When I was riding my bike by, I saw him there. He was speeding, heading straight to the back where that hole is, you know?
Those rocks by the 3 drains, this was my favorite because it's in the middle of the lake and the most visible. Fewer plants are nearby with many rocks, and this is likely the one I'd open to explore.
Look how interesting this part is over here, guys. Besides being super clear, right? We can see everything because of the sunlight coming from above. Yeah, it's covering a bit here, right? The construction? During the day, you should see well. When fish show up here, it'll be a great spot for us since there are plenty of rocks. I saw the alligator passing right there. I think these holes must connect to the original wild lake. Let's put it that way, right? All through these sewage pipes, and I even figured out what that's for. See, it's like an overflow. When it rains and the lake water rises, that thing makes the water drain back there over to that side and keeps this place from flooding. You get it? Look who wants to be an alligator snack standing there with those big feet in the lake. One got left behind. If you keep daydreaming, the alligator will eat you alive, you know? They swim calmly in the lake's center, then suddenly
An alligator comes.
and snaps them up.
Today I came unprepared. I even tried catching the alligator in the lake, but without equipment it was tough. I only had my phone and went in fully dressed. Next time I want to return with a better plan, the right clothes, and your help in the comments. So I can know what we could do to catch this alligator, like I said. I even thought about opening one of these sewers and maybe putting a camera inside so we could record the pipes and see what happens. We might find it, but it's a little dangerous, so I'm counting on your help and I'll see you in the next video.